A few years ago, I found a YouTube channel called Balena Productions, run by some guy in America called Stephen Page. After watching his videos for a while, I found out that he let his viewers friend him on Skype to talk and have fun. And well, things have changed quite a lot since I found that out. Now in 2015, we play video games online almost every night.
It's a satellite dish, it's how it communicates. Satellite!
He does voice acting for my animations.
Hey, this is Sonic, and you're watching TelekinesticMan.
And he has helped me grow my own YouTube channel to much larger numbers. I decided that it would be interesting to create a documentary about someone who generates their primary income from their 300,000 YouTube subscribers from the perspective of someone who only has less than 2,000. And yes, that someone is me. Hello, Steve-O.
Around 2008, I created a channel because I wanted to share my videos with the world. I had a story to tell. Pretty much I made a YouTube channel, uploaded it. People apparently liked it. And the more that people came and fueled my excitement, the more I made. It just evolved into this huge thing that I have no control over now.
Can't you just fly us down?
No! That's too much of an easy way out for the plot!
Oh, yeah.
So when you started your YouTube channel, where did you get your inspiration from to begin?
That is honestly something I get asked all the time, is who's your inspiration to make a YouTube channel? There's not a single one. So I mean, I guess I'm inspired by like the movies I grew up with, like Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, Jaws, and Lord of the Rings and stuff. I'm inspired by like Steven Spielberg and Peter Jackson and stuff. There's no particular person that was on YouTube that made me want to make a channel though. There's not enough storytellers on YouTube. I'm one of the only people I know that tries to create A to B stories. Like, you know, there's rise and falling action, climaxes, trying to make not films but narrative. Where most of YouTube, you got your gaming people who just talk over video games. You got your pranksters that are more like public molesters these days. And then you have the people who unbox stuff. You know, there's not really much variety out there anymore. I have juvenile videos. But if you dig hard, you'll find, I hope anyway, some things you may find enjoy. If you want to look at what raw me is, currently there's a video called Sonic and Scared Stupid 2, which, yes, if you don't like Sonic the Hedgehog, I got it. But it's more than that. It's my writing, it's my voice acting, it's everything that I poured into my own originality. And the animation's a little old because it was before a time when we had better tools, but that is what I like to consider my best work, because it is just raw me. Everything in that was written and edited and animated and mostly voiced. I only didn't do 2 characters in that whole video.
What would you say is like the kind of a lower point in your history?
I made a video called Sonic and Jaws. For years I had wanted to do an adaptation of Jurassic Park because that's my favorite thing, period. So for years I had promised I would do this. This is like from like 2009 until just last year. I said I was going to do it and I canceled it. Said I was going to do it, going to cancel it. I really was going to do it this time, but this is especially for aspiring filmmakers, is that the thing is that things that you think are going to go right can go very wrong. The project pretty much stretched itself like butter over too much bread. Like, it was just nightly I would lay awake. I lost so much sleep over that. I hadn't animated a thing, but I still had sleepless nights. I kept constantly having to tell 100,000 people, yeah, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And then I'm looking to the people who are giving me assets to animate with. I hired people for modeling. I was paying people to do things, and they weren't doing them. And it just was taking forever and forever. And I had to let a whole bunch of people down. And it really did hurt my channel because like the trust I had was just snapped in half. I've learned a lesson recently that I really am going to try to not do anymore. Don't announce you're doing anything until you are like arms deep in it. Like, if you're an animator or a filmmaker, you need to have at least like a quarter of it done before you start announcing things. Because I've been announcing things before I get working on them, and it just always falls apart, and then I look like an ass. Without your viewers, you are nothing, and more YouTubers really should realize this. Well, my ultimate goal in life is to become a full-time voice actor like the greats, like Jim Cummings, Maurice LaMarche, Rob Paulson. I always like to say I'm halfway there because I do make a living with my voice.
Oh, mate, it's me. Oh, listen, you gotta get me back. I miss it. You know, I had my Outback Steakhouse over there.
Little shrimp on the barbie.
I miss my spiders, my crocodiles, Steve Irwin, rest in peace, mate. Yeah, I guess that's really it because, you know, it's like being a true blue Aussie is all about, you know, dodging magpies and having some Vegemite, but it's so racist at the same time.
It's too good.